Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. Okay, we have here the King of Swords. It seems that right now you need to create good boundaries. When you look at the King of Swords, he's holding the swords as if sort of like a warning not to go too near. Okay, so it's a certain sense there is a need for you to have good boundaries. Maybe for some of you, you are being overwhelmed by requests from people, or people are already overstepping certain boundaries that, like for example, the element of respect is lessened because other people are already stepping towards your boundary. So, for some of you, there's a need to say no. Now, for some of you, the reason that you need to have more boundaries is because you are being invited to undergo a process of transformation. And just like a caterpillar that needs to be transformed into a butterfly, the caterpillar needs to enter a pupa or create a pupa, and needs not to be disturbed by the world, so that the process of transformation will continue and that the result of the transformation will be beautiful. So once the transformation process is disturbed, it affects the final result, which is the butterfly. So right now, some of you are about to undergo transformation. Some might be already in the process of transformation. And as you undergo this transformation, there's a need for you to have good boundaries. There's a need for you also to spend more time with nature. So having good boundaries, learning to say no, spending more time alone, close to nature, in solitude, will be very important for many of you, especially those who are undergoing transformation right now. For some of you you feel overwhelmed by the demands of the world, you also need to have good boundaries, to learn to say no, and only to choose the battle that you consider as significant at this moment in your life. You don't have to fight all the battles. Now, let's try to see how this will further unfold. Okay, so for some of you, it's really a moment of transformation. I think the boundary also is learning to say no to things that are not beneficial to you. So, learning to say no to friends who are bad influences, or learning to say no to situations, events that you know would lead you to fall into a less favorable situation in your life. So if, for example, you're getting rid of a bad habit at this time, or maybe a certain addiction, there is a need for you to really have good boundaries, not to allow those things that have in the past influenced you into bad behavior, or into a bad habit, or into an addiction, not to let it be part of your life anymore. To learn to remove them from your life, to remove these areas of darkness so that it can be replaced by light. When you look at the card of the devil, there is the absence of light. So there is a need for you to really get rid of those things that are not good for you. For some, it's bad habits. For some, addictions. For some, situations that are not beneficial for you. These are things that you can get rid of. When you look at these two people here in the devil card, the chain around their neck are loose and they could remove it anytime. So it means that it is something that you just allowed to be part of your life, but it is something that you can remove if you would really put your heart, your mind, and your spirit into it. You can get rid of it. So part of the boundary for you, in order for you to undergo transformation, is getting rid of those things that are negative. In the Catholic faith, for you to undergo growth in spiritual life, there is a need for you to get rid of sins. The sins are those things that are not beneficial for you, things that keep you from bringing in the light into your life. So the term they use are sins. Now, in other religions or other faiths, there might be other terms that are used, no? But these are the things that bring darkness into your life, especially those that are habitual habits, like habitual sins, or sins that are so grave that they keep you from really doing what is good, what is right, and what is of the light. So for some of you, you need to purify your life of these things in order for you to undergo a truly wonderful transformation to a better version of you. So there is a need for you that as you undergo transformation, for some of you, you will be required to get rid of bad habits, bad situations, addictions, things that bring darkness in your life, so that it can be replaced by the light. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? Okay, the universe is giving you a gift that will allow you to begin again. The Page of Pentacles shows us a person who is beginning on working on something that will give them good fortune. So the process of transformation is a gift that would give you a better way of living. So good fortune, something that will you will be receiving this kind of gift, and for you to be able to receive it, there is a need for you to get rid of possible obstacles, so that whatever gift you will receive, you can easily nurture it into reality. So you need to remove the obstacles or the things that could harm this beautiful gift that the divine is giving you. You will have to learn new habits, new ways of living, as you replace these bad habits with something new. You will be guided, you will be taught new ways of living your life, so that it will bring you good fortune or better days. So it's really, for some of you, there's a need for good boundaries, and there's a need to say no to things that are negative, so that you can undergo that transformation, and it will lead to good fortune and better days. Now let's go to Good Morning Oracle. So it's nice because the year is about to end, and it's good to make changes, to make resolutions, to undergo a process of transformation, so that the new year that comes will be promising for you. There's this word of the drifter, experiencing life as it comes. I think there's a need for you to have that spirit of the page with regards to the Page of Pentacles. Now, the page Pentacles are related to fortune, related to what the divine provides, what the universe provides us in life. So we need to be open and docile, so that we can be guided. So experiencing life as it comes, it means being open to new changes, being open to new paths, being open to new ways of living, being open to let go of the old ways that are no longer good for us, in order to make a new and promising future for us. So we need to say no to the past that are not helpful, bring what is good from the past, and be open to receive new guidance, new things, no? And take things one step at a time. So the process of letting go of things that are not beneficial is really a trying one. especially when it has been a habit that has already formed for a long time. So you need to take one step at a time. Experiencing life as it comes is also similar to taking things one step at a time. Enjoying the little successes and beginning again when we fail, the little failures, we continue on moving forward and just experiencing, being positive to the experience of this transformation process. When we enjoy the process, when we experience every moment of life as they come, then the journey becomes more exciting and the burden of letting go of things will not be too much, and the transformation process will be much more colorful and much more exciting. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to benefit from our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.